Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for this. We're looking at the crystal artifacts that are painted. In the next series of videos here, you can see the carvings for these eyes and these bird heads. I'll show you how when we place these upright, that they represent bird heads and full birds as well. You can see how this one's got kind of an exaggerated beak. And this one, all these crystal pieces have this coating on them, this cement style coating, and you can see how they're representing birds. It may look abstract right at first for you, but that's why I set them all up here. You can see how the beak's on the right hand side of this one. There's an arrow kind of in the middle of this bird. It's that heart-shaped bird. Here are some pyramids that I find out there at the site. Some of these smaller crystal ones are really nice. You can see how the beak's on the right hand side of this one. When you flip it over, there's also a bird as well. So you can see how they use the natural inclusions there. And then when you flip it over on the other side, it also is a bird this way as well. You can see how this one fixed our focus here, and you can see how this one, it's got like this really round head. Watch how we make him pop out. Pop up. It's got that nice round head and that dark beak. You see how the dark red beak and the tail feathers and the wings and everything come out. So looking through the stone and looking for this perfect bird face with the dot for the eye is what teaches you how to see the style of art. You know, you're looking around, trying to find the bird, and ching, you find one in white there, and if you look closely where the eye is, you'll see the small little carvings in the sun there. You flip it over one more time, and then you see, oh, there's another one with the beak on the right hand side this time and a square crest on top. If you look where the eye should be, you'll see a little spot or dot. You can see how the wing and the tail, oops, sorry, how it's really detailed there. The whole bird is represented with the tail feathers down here. Look at the stone as if they were feathers. This is a small statue of a bird. It's beautiful. This is just a preview of some of the stone artifacts that we're going to be looking at. We're also going to be taking a better look, sorry for the focus there, at some of these wooden artifacts that I've collected as well. This club has a handle, which fits in the right hand here. I always thought that the effigies fit in the left hand and that the weapons and things fit in the right, and so far that's been the case. This club here, you can see the twists on it. It is a charred piece of wood. It was packed in clay, and when they took out what was either a mound or the scrapings of the top layer of this area of this site, this was in that pile. And there's still lots of other artifacts out there. That chunky stone that you saw down below is also one of the things that fell out. You'll be able to see some small little etchings on here. Seems like everything out here was a ceremonial place. I was expecting to find a burial, but I never did. So you can see these small little birds on here as well on this painted piece. There's a cardinal perhaps with his black beak and his eye right there. You can see his crest. That was just painted on. This is the piece of crystal that has the portrait on the left hand side here. You can see the mouth and the nose sticking out. And then if you see the bird on top, you can see how the bird is on top of the head, which is a common theme in this spot. And when I tilt this over, you can see how the red eye appears on this face. It's a really defined artifact for sure, with the color that it has. It's really nice. There's several other things on this as well though. Like I said, this is just a quick preview. We'll show you different collections of the different types of crystals that I have coming up here. So these are all found in caches, and when they're found, they're usually all together, separated by a small little section of clay, and they're packed kind of together. And so there's small little collections which all have the same art styles, which I believe will be beneficial for you guys for learning the style of art here. So, there's some really great red paint on this portrait up here where the eye would be. If you can see on the right hand side there. So there's some really neat characters here to explore, and I hope you guys continue to join me. Thank you guys for all the support. Appreciate all the subscribers. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.